gonna start the recording. Devin, how are you feeling right now? You're on mute.
This is like very embarrassing.
You shouldn't be embarrassed.
I'm the third boot.
Yeah, but like, okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get into this before we get into anything. Production loves you. Like, production loves you. We're honestly really
Oh,
upset. We would talk about when you would leave the confessional how much we liked you. And like we were all a huge like Devin stan. So we're not necessarily happy to see you go right now. I don't think you should be embarrassed. I think maybe a few things just didn't go your way. Like, what do you think happened? Walk me through that. Okay, also,
I
first
don't
and
really
foremost, I
know.
have to ask you, I almost forgot, who are you going to send to the Land of Legends?
I'm sending Zare. Like,
Okay.
of course I'm sending Zare. I don't know what happened. If I have to be, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think about when, because I don't think it was like just now, right? Like during tribal. And I could be wrong, but like I feel like they were probably planning to blindside me for a while.
Mm.
Because like they were always like in rooms talking, and like I would always ask them what they were saying and they'd be like, we were just joking, and I felt like they were lying, but like
Mhm.
I don't know, I probably should have just listened to myself.
Mhm. So were you like really blindsided tonight? Like, were you really taken back when you saw your name pull up on the votes?
I was i did not think I was going home at all. I thought it was going to be Jonathan
Mm-hmm.
in the first round because like everyone was talking about it,
Mm-hmm.
and like I kind of felt like there was going to be an instant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what happened. This is really like saddening. I
I
don't
was gonna say,
know.
how are you feeling like yourself? Are you like disappointed? Are you like upset that the experience is over? Like, how does it feel right now?
Mm. Give it like, I mean, at the moment, I think I'm just like a little shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Um, God, I called out of work today, guys. That's so saddening. Actually, no, I actually have stuff to do. But I don't know. This is gonna be such a bad interview. I got so blindsided just now. I feel like I jinxed myself if I'm being honest, because I was talking so much shit in those confessionals. So I don't know. Are you guys allowed to tell me anything?
A little bit. We can't tell you too much. We can tell you like certain things. Um,
Okay.
like was there anything that you wanted to know? Maybe questions.
Um, did the vote change during tribal or was it set beforehand?
Um, I can say that like there was talk of like getting you out like beforehand. I can't say
Okay.
too much or like who said specific what, but like there was even like a portion like last night when you were talking to me and I like knew your name was going around.
Okay. All right.
Why do you think they
Okay.
singled you out? Like what was it about you? Like even say for example like you over like Jonathan or you over anyone else. Like
I mean, it could be so many things. I mean, it could be that because I already told you that like I felt like I might have been talking too much. It could
Mhm.
have been that. It could have been they felt like I was well connected with the other tribe or within our tribe. It could have been a lot of different things.
Right.
I feel like I was thinking maybe Ryan told Lucas about the conversation me, Jonathan,
Mm-hmm.
and him had, and I never said anything to Lucas. It could be that. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. Like I don't even want to say they're playing like because my first thought was like, oh, they're playing scared, but I don't think so. Because because they told Peyton that they were just scared Jonathan had an idol, but um, I think they just lied to him. So we'll have to see.
All right. How did you enjoy the game? Because obviously I found you from Discord. Like you're not used to Instagram. How was this type of game for you?
I mean, it was fun. I've only been playing for like what, 4 days. I had a good time though. I kind of felt like if I did go home, it would be like from a blind side. I didn't think anyone would ever like give me the chance to save myself, but
Mm-hmm.
um, I had a good time. I mean, all of you are nice. Everyone in the cast is nice for the most part, although I think they're like overly nice and it's a little exhausting because like I'm not like that in my normal life and they're like that all the time. It's like a little weird. But like besides that, I had fun.
Okay. I kind of like took a long break from hosting for a long time and like thought I was done and then decided to kind of do this season over break. So I have no idea if I'll ever host again. This literally could be my final season, but it might not be. Who knows? If it's not
Yeah.
though, like, and I say I ever did a returning season and I like wanted you back, would you play again? Is that something that you'd think about?
I mean, sure. I mean, I don't see why not. I
Okay.
normally when people ask me to play games, I always say yes. Which is not a good habit because I always end up feeling shitty afterwards. But if I were to be invited, which I doubt I would be because I like got third boot, um, I would say yes. Yeah, I
I want to
would
say really
usually
quickly,
say
don't be so down on yourself. Like there was definitely moments in the game where I was really impressed with you and your ability to have conversations with people. Like you came into this whole new environment where a lot of people do somehow, even if they like barely know each other, they've like at least seen each other around. Like you were definitely one of the like handful of people that were new, and like I think a lot of people did like you and enjoy your company, and just because something kind of crumbled the wrong way and maybe your association with a person or your like certain like just your placement in the game at one specific point like helps your game fall apart doesn't mean that you played a bad game or you were a bad player. I mean, you see good players go home all the time. And I think you know that you're a good player and how you maybe somehow survive past this. I think you could have potentially went on a long run in the game. So don't be too hard on yourself. Just a few things didn't go your way.
yeah. I'm kidding.
You're okay.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have any questions before I let him like do kind of his like final statement?
Rob.
Yeah, it was so
So,
entertaining
so
watching
That was one
you
of
Rob.
my
play.
favorites to watch. I
Oh,
loved whenever you were in confessionals. Like I loved listening to
Your
you. Like,
confessionals are so
I loved listening to
funny.
you. I just wanted to say that. Like, don't feel like so
thanks,
ashamed like you got
guys.
out like you did. Because I thought you were amazing. So like,
I
Plus,
You have
got
like a
third
everyone
dry
here
boot.
has gotten
humor.
voted out too.
I got third boot my like in All Star, so it's okay.
We can be third boot besties. It's
All
okay.
right.
And Devin, it's also like a lot of these people had prior connections, so that's easier for them to form bonds. So it's always something to think like if these were all people who didn't know each other, I mean, you probably maybe could have done better, but that's always something that was like kind of working against you that like you couldn't
Yeah.
help. So
Well, I don't know. Fuck. Damn, Drew. Why couldn't you put me on the starting tribe with Zaire? All these people know each other, and the one person I know you put on the other
I
tribe.
will say,
Fuck.
anybody that like was close with one another, I did
You
separate.
set them up. Yeah, I
So
know you
like,
did.
yeah, so like I had to make some distance. How do you think Zare's gonna do going forward?
Oh my God. Okay, well, I mean, I think Zaire is the kind of player that people don't pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
Like from my personal, like from my time playing with her, I think she's very good socially. I think she does need to work on being more open with others because people feel like they don't know where her head's at, which I can understand because even when I was playing with her, I didn't know where her head was at all the time. But I think she has a good mind for the game for the most part. Oh my God. And she's really good at challenges. So hopefully she'll do good. Yeah, I think
All
she'll
right.
do good.
I don't really have any more questions for you, but what I want to do is, after the season, this is all going to be posted on YouTube. So,
Mhm.
do you have any final words for anyone that maybe is a viewer or is potentially a player that you played with watching this?
Okay. Final words. I guess. Oh God, I did not think I was gonna get voted out. I was not prepared. I guess all I would say is thanks for inviting me. I had a good time, even though I was only here for like 4 days.
I think today's day 5,
Um,
so you made it to day 5.
day 5.
Mhm.
Woo! I made it to day 5. but I had a good time. I hope the audience enjoyed me, even though I only filmed like 2 confessionals and they are both dry as hell. And I don't know. Thanks.
All right.
I'm
Thank you
sorry.
so much, Devin. Also, Devin, you can send in any like final words that you have to say if you feel like you want to say anything before we put or after we put up your edit later. I'm gonna edit the feed and stuff later. Yeah, it was great having you. Definitely sad to see you go.
Yeah, me too.